Shout out to the Kane Conqueror on Twitter. Welcome. Listen, we're going to talk about this victory today against the New York Football Giants, aka the Blue People. We're going to give you some initial reactions. I didn't freeze. I know it looks like Ceelo is at a hotel, but he disappeared. I don't know exactly where he is. But Breeze, what's good, man?
What's good?
Oh, there you go.
Good. Is he back? No, he's still frozen.
He trying to slide around the camera. Welcome back to Owning the Huddle podcast. Brother Deuce is here. He's here to defend his O-line. I'm getting sick and tired of you dudes and this fan base talking about my O-line. We gonna handle this today. Welcome back to Owning the Huddle podcast. I am Deuce. We got Ceelo. We got DT. And matter of fact, I think I'm going to switch. I think I'm going to switch the view. Because the last time I saw Breeze, I don't know if he's going to make it. I don't know if Breeze is going to make the show. So we're going to switch the camera view. DT, what's good, man? You pulling the C. Henry.
You want to think you're on mute.
Dang. Week 2 dub. That's what I was saying. Feels good to win at home in a while.
Ceelo, what's good, man? Ceelo got some issues, man. He was just crashing out during the game in the chat, yeah.
I still got issues, but let's just say thank you, hamstring God, for Gano pulling that hammy, because that was literally the key to the game.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
It was crazy, man. Like, first I was like, hold up. Like, he got no respect for our defense? Like, he going for all the points. Wait a second. Like, I know he ain't the disrespect like that. You know what I mean? CJ, what's up, CJ? CJ was in the building. Dog Tide, what is good, brother? Radar was good. South Siebert just kicked another field goal. That makes 8 for today, giving us 24 points. Troy was good, my boy. DT, initial reactions.
Offense can move the ball, but we can't get our own way. Defense, God bless the defense, bro, because it's going to be a long season of going. Everybody's saying we might get right week 5 or 6. I don't know, bro. Might be next year, because these boys look terrible on defense, bro. And really, maybe the bright spot was St. Juice because of the fumble that kind of changed the tide of the game. So what? But we were still giving up points. So like, it overall, it's. I've seen improvement from last week, but we still have a lot of questions heading to the next couple of weeks and stuff. But just enjoy this process. We're rebuilding, people.
See, before we get into your initial reactions of the game, what were your initial reactions to the tailgate?
Oh, tailgate was lit. I thought it was great. You know, I thought it was great. It was good energy. It was mostly Commanders fans in the tailgate. At the beginning, it was a little light, and in the parking lot. But overall, it was a good time, good energy. Everybody was vibing out and just talking ball, catching up. First time we saw each other in since last December or something like that. So, So yeah, man, it was a good time, bro. It was a great job by you, Deuce. and Chubbs and Jubs and all of the guys that contributed to a great tailgate, man. So appreciate y'all. It was dope.
Yeah. And shout out to Steve, man. He was the grill master, man.
Steve,
Food was good, man. Yeah. From Command This podcast. Troy, yes, me, Ceelo, and I will be there next week. So if you going, holla at us. Ceelo got to thank Eckler for making Cannon straight. Like the thing about watching the game live, like in front of me, bro, I had this Pop Warner coach. He was out that jump. They run in cover two. They run in cover two. And he kept turning around to people. Hey, look, this is what they got to do. They got to take the cover two. They got to take one man. They got to send them to the flat. Send them to the flat. That way, when neighbors cut back, he'll be right there with them. Cliff cannot call offense. Why he won't roll him out? Why he won't roll him out? You gotta roll him out. He going east to west, east to west, east. Yeah, he was out that joint. Wow, I was like, man, bro, you gotta relax. You gotta relax, man. Just enjoy the game, man. It was crazy. But I say that to say, a dude a couple seats over, he was like, after the Eckler run, and I saw the flag, and everybody was he was right beside. He was I said, man, it's a flag on the play. He's since the other dude, he was like, it looked like he just like pulled up, like it looked like he looked hurt, like he pulled up on his hamstring. First, I thought he was talking to Eckler. I was like, man, I don't know what he's talking about. But the whole time it was Gano, and it just reminded me when South just did this comment that it was Gano that did it. I ain't even see it.
Bro, like it wasn't until, I don't know about y'all, but y'all know how it is in the stadium. You don't really get all of like the play-by-play. You don't get all the details. You don't get the replay. So you really got to go off of what you see on the game, just like high school. It's just like it's not really a lot. And I didn't know till like the end of the second quarter. I'm like, oh, they ain't got no kicker. Like if no one said anything, like your section was more into it than mine. Mine was just like everyone was like, why are they going for two?
Yeah, because they was like, we got no respect.
Yeah, I'm like, why are they going for two? And then someone next to me was like, the reason we the dudes in front of them, these reasons we in the game because they keep missing that 2 point conversion. I'm like, why are they going for two? And then a Giants fan next to me was like, oh, the kicker hurt. I'm like, oh, so that's my initial reaction.
The crazy thing is his hamstring was already messed up.
Yep,
his hamstring was already messed up.
Who kicked the kickoff? Somebody like the punter or something?
Punter.
Okay. I mean, kickoff's easier now, right? Because you got to do a little. I mean, it's a little bit.
He was kicking better than that. Now I was like, man, this dude is not putting that joint in the end zone. The last time he did, though.
You know what? This is kind of crazy for them, though. I'm not saying, because obviously we wanted to win. But if you knew your kicker was kind of dinged up, shouldn't you run like an emergency kicker just in case?
Bro, ding.
Yesterday he said that his hamstring was a little messed up, but he still was going to play.
So I don't know if Dan Coyne, I don't know if I caught this after the press. I don't know if DQ was like taking a shot or he was just not really. He was just answering the question. DQ like to talk, but the reporter was like, "Hey, did you notice the kicker? Did you adjust your game plan because knowing they didn't have a kicker? Did you do things differently, like defensively, right? Because if you a defense, they gotta go 4 down. Period.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Unless you're gonna punt, and he didn't really answer the question. He just went into, well, that happens. It sucks for them. They adjusted well, but they probably should have had another kicker.
That dude was horrible, man.
Bro,
he was horrible,
hilarious.
Mitch was good. Mitch Radar was good. Yeah, man, they had a few tackles. That's about it. You know what I'm saying? Leno wasn't out there, so of course Kayvon wasn't going to be present. He was out there John like Casey Hill when ain't no Leno. Troy was good. Yeah, it is up, man.
Hey, Johnny Newton
so Johnny Newton did play today. And I don't think he played the first half, but he played the second half, and his hands is quick, bro. His hands was quick. He won a lot up front because I wonder what his past win, his pass rush win rate is, because the few plays I was in there, man, he was getting some penetration, but he wasn't in there a lot. I guess they was, still trying to get his conditioning down or whatever. But yeah, to ease him in. But man, he looked the pop, man. He need to get his head done. But outside of that, he looks the pop, bro. Did you see him at all on? Did you notice that on TV, DT?
Yeah, DT.
Yeah, I definitely seen it. So he didn't play until like the second half.
Yeah.
I guess they want to ease him in like they did with Brandon Coleman. Initially, I saw a couple of times when he was in there. I saw him, got upfield a little bit a couple of times, hold his own and stuff. So the potential is there. Just I think we'll see more with our rookies. Like with Coleman and Newton, you just have to keep seeing more. Like we're starting to see these guys rotate a lot, and to me, like I don't get it with the tackle situation. We can talk about that later, but with Newton, definitely makes sense.
Yeah, what you think about Newton, Ceelo?
I mean, I agree. I think they had him on a pitch count. He was I didn't I didn't see anything crazy from him, but he wasn't bad. I thought I was talking to somebody, and they have a lot of like wet line. They rotate a lot. If the other team huddles up, they're gonna rotate. So they had like 3 different combination D lines out there, depending on the situation. I actually felt like Newton in the second half, Newton and Phil Mathis looked better.
They look better, Payne, bro. They did,
and John Allen. Yeah, I'm not trying to like
they did, bro.
You couldn't run on them. You couldn't run on them, it just felt like they were more stout. And so that's when you saw Bobby Wagner like crash through there and hit some TFL stuff like that. So I just felt like they were a better front, like in terms of discipline or whatever you want to call it. Than our 2 big boys, So whatever that's worth.
Yeah, today is absolutely Mathis's best game. Absolutely,
yeah, he was balling out. He was.
It's his best game. Cliff did a better job this weekend than last week. We're gonna talk about that, man. And I know his initial reactions, right? Like we grilled him last week until we saw the tape. He did have some gems, but yeah, we can
talk about real quick on that on Radar's comment. Brian Burns he was out there. Yeah. And he was like Coleman got all he could take from Brian Burns. He was in the backfield a lot. That's why you saw a lot of people kind of going overboard about crashing out about Jayden not throwing the football. I mean, Coleman was Brian Burns' first step is insane. I just go back and watch him, like just zoom in on him if you get a chance. Like Coleman, for that to be your first start in NFL, good Lord. He actually did a pretty decent job.
Though.
I thought
Lucas
Coleman started.
No, Lucas started.
Okay, Lucas started, yeah.
Okay. So when Coleman came in, I was really focused on Coleman, and then Brian Burns get over there, and he was just giving him some. Whew. But anyway, he didn't get.
Jayden helps that a lot. Jayden helps that a lot. Tell you where we look, bro. We're not good.
Good is a cuss word.
Like we are not good. I don't care, bro. I don't care how you flip it. I don't care about the projections. I don't care about it's week 2, blah blah blah. I'm talking about right now. 2 games in, we are not good.
Nah, so.
We can't tackle. We can't cover. We can't finish plays. Now we have an offsides issue, and we're horrible in the red zone.
17 penalties through 2 games.
It was 17? Oh, through 2 games.
Through 2 games.
But, bro, we had 3 offsides penalties within 10 yards. And down the distance, it was goal. And 3 5-yard penalties. No. So to answer your question, Telly, no, we're not good. Hey, Miss Janet, how are you, Miss Janet?
We are not good.
Troy says, now when Jayden got hit out of bounds, why was there no flag? I mean, it was a bang play. When they showed on the replay, you could obviously tell he was out of bounds. They should have gave on him. But they didn't. But hey, welcome to the NFL, right?
Yeah.
Don't say let the blue people tell it. We injured their kicker. That's what I'm saying. That's why you sure DT, because I thought Gano kicked. I thought he kicked the first one.
He did. He kicked the first one that Eckler returned.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah. Then right after that, the punter did, right? Because that's when he pulled. He like messed the hammy up even more.
Hey man, that boy was clenching for his life. That hamstring was so tight, bro. You can see his hands. Hands did like this, cuz. Good, yeah.
I couldn't see it. The kicker went 7-7. Was he? No, he was 7 for 7. 21 points.
Mm-hmm.
He got all 21 points. That's an active player that can. What you talking about, AJ? What are you talking about? That's an active player that can contribute. What's up, Cole? What's up, man? Hope y'all had a blessed time. Yeah, man, it was a good game, man. Good game. It's a good game. And we definitely appreciate all y'all that's on X and is on YouTube. That's on Facebook, and of course, y'all that's on YouTube. But if you're on Facebook and you're on X, if you hit the profile pic where you're joined, you can join on YouTube. We would definitely appreciate it. Come chop it up over there with us. How was the energy? It was good. Like the energy was real good, man. It was real good. I mean, you still had, the visitor side was blue. You know what I'm saying? You had blue trickled in, but outside of that, the energy was real good. Yeah, energy was real good.
Yeah.
What you think, Ceelo?
I agree. So I don't know. This is minor stuff. Maybe some of y'all pick up on this, but like they had a national anthem. The flag was like the size of the field. Had a flyover, which is really cool. And I feel like ever since then it kind of took off from there. And I think they had a really really good energy coming right out of the tunnel and right out of the onto the first possession. So yeah. And then and then when we thought Eckler popped one, it was like, oh my gosh, it was just, it was deflating when they called a penalty, but I felt like the energy was good throughout the game. Ebbs and flows, obviously, but it was good.
Yeah. What's up, Ash? Right out. All right, real questions that John Allen. Oh gosh, we're gonna talk about them. He was in there getting penetration. Okay. No injuries for Washington today. Correct, guys. Yeah, Cosme. It seems like Cosme was dehydrated because he wasn't going to start the second half. Dieter was actually out there, and then they had some type of delay or something, and then Cosme had kind of ran on the field. So I don't know if he was getting like extra work in the back or what.
He had an eye.
Pause in the huh?
It was an eye.
That's what they said. It was his eye.
Yeah, he got poked in the eye on the run, and then he had to come off the field. That's when they put Dieter in.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I saw him come back out.
Bowman was limping off on one of the plays that got a penalty.
Who was that?
Coleman.
No.
Yeah, so outside of that, no. Jayden Daniels got knocked into a pocket passer. That's about what that was. I think it was he just, it was more of a, he got the wind knocked out of him. They turned up into a pocket pass.
He only had one run after that.
Yep. He's sticking in that joint. He's like, man, these dudes ain't no joke.
Like,
I got cooked for question that interior. Just glad the moves are being made. Yeah, man. It looks like they do rotate a lot. And it really does seem like they're gonna try to put the best people in place, and whoever's not playing well, it's not playing well, it's not gonna get the snaps. Yeah, we got a kicker, people. The false starts, they was awful, Outlaw. Awful. Yeah, Noah Brown looks good, bro. Like but man, once he learned this offense, man, I think Younger gonna take off, man. I mean, he had a touchdown that Jayden missed. We'll see that Tuesday. Younger was out there balling, man. Younger was out there balling.
Yeah.
Nico was good, man. Ganetto, yeah, he did. Yep, we kicked the ball off. What was y'all reaction when y'all seen Austin return and realized? Like I saw it immediately. Like soon as he broke, I saw the flag go up in the air.
Yeah,
So I was like, oh
same.
yeah, that's John coming back. So
The stadium went off, but
yeah,
the flag was
stadium
out
went
there. I was
crazy.
like,
The stadium
knew
went
it.
off. Everybody went off. Better than K. Yo, did the stadium get quiet when Jayden got hurt? Most people, like in my section, most people were like, man, I keep telling you need to stop running. See, I knew he was gonna get hurt. I knew he was gonna get hurt. That was mostly in my section, Telly. They was like, you knew you were gonna get hurt. Stop running so much. Stop running so much. What about you, Ceelo? Who's in your section?
Yeah, I was. Section was quiet. To tell it that question, they were quiet. They were like, "Oh no," because the way he kind of paused and his legs kind of like up in the air. He was probably getting ready to come back up. But it kind of looked bad. He body slammed dude. You know what I'm saying? Like he literally got body slammed. So, but I just, at that point, Deuce, man, I was like, yo, they gotta stop running this dude, or he has to stop running, or circumstantially, like they gotta figure out a way to get the ball out of his hands and let somebody else run the football. Like it's not like that at that point. It was kind of getting ridiculous. You know what I'm saying? And then the hit happened. You're like, yo, stop running, bro. You know what I'm saying? So
I mean, you gotta do what you gotta do, though, right? Like you can't just like take a knee. You know what I'm saying? But he got to get the ball out. He's still like Jayden, and we're gonna talk about this. Like he's still, it's like, and I really believe Cliff is going to take the negatives about this offense, but I really think Jayden is still learning the NFL. He's still hesitant to throw the ball. I think he wants to see more like separation. I think that's what he's looking for. But this is the NFL, bruh.
Yeah.
1 yard is like an average. You half yard, you got to throw that football. You know what I'm saying? So I think he's still kind of
right.
Getting used to the speed of the game and the play of the game. That's why I think you see so many screen routes.
Are you saying that he's looking to throw whoever's open more than throwing someone open?
Yeah. Cause you gotta realize, bro, like even though he's accurate and he was throwing those on a rope at LSU, them dudes wide open a lot.
Yeah.
So he has to like this is a whole different game. You know what I'm saying? So you're not gonna have people running 5 yards open every play. So you're gonna have to make that. You're gonna make a play, and when they give it to you, you gotta take it.
Gotta take it,
right? Like that Diami one, you gotta put that in the corner, bruh. You gotta put that in the corner, bruh. Like you can't like that was a horrible pass. Great route by Diami. Diami was going where he was supposed to go. Even after Diami got up, he was pointing to Luke. He was like, man, you gotta put that in the corner.
Yeah. And it's probably unfortunate too, because as bad as they probably practicing against his defense every day. And the defense is horrible. So they probably burning the defense. They probably like, oh, we good. Oh, we good. And then they get in the game like, okay, maybe not.
Yeah. I want to see wide receiver touchdowns, man. We were playing football today. Yeah, with foot. Yeah. I do too, man. It's gonna come though. Yeah, Noah Brown was cooking. It's gonna come, man. His name was Noah Brown. What we call him?
Brown was.
Now, do we play next Monday night at? Ooh.
Yeah, it's a Monday night doubleheader, so we're like the later game.
Real?
Yeah, it's 2 Monday night games next Monday.
Oh, don't check my figure, man.
I think one's gonna be on ESPN, one's gonna be on ABC. I think we're gonna be in the one on ABC.
Okay.
Noah Brown only had 20 snaps. Ironically, he was very effective.
But his PFF grade gonna be like 190.
Real talk.
Yeah, straight banger. So if we believe he's had to give him more tails with motioning, it only makes sense. Man, we motion like every play, AJ. I don't know what game you was watching, man. Clip probably was like, all right, y'all want motion? We gonna motion. It was like every play they either motion a wide receiver or the running back. We had crazy motions today. Crazy
So
emotions.
what with this analysis, I feel like for Jayden, it's starting to sound like when he started at LSU in 2022. Well, the year before he had the breakout year where he was just coming in, learning the offense and learning the wide receivers and stuff like that. It's to me, it's starting to sound like that. Where if you listen to the commentary during that season, he had to learn and grow within the offense. Like he was running more really his first year at LSU than the second year. Just the second year, he just had more yardage. But um, I think honestly, man, like that stuff, it's just gonna take time for like Deuce, because it takes time to like knowing when to pull the trigger and stuff. Because he's so naturally gifted with the legs, it's natural to him because that's his check down. But we know from what we seen, y'all seen at camp and what we seen, like he can throw the rock, man. And I think that's just gonna take some time with his offense, with the wide receivers and stuff, especially the wide receivers too. I mean, they're getting open, but we're not really throwing the ball downfield until like really the second half. Or is
He
that
got
he's not
he was like like y'all say after he got hit, man. Like he was like, oh yeah, I ain't gonna keep going out that joint. I think he was like 6 for 7, like 100 and some passing yards. And I know he had a couple chunks with Eckler and Noah Brown, but even last week and this week, he's not just running though, right? Like even he was climbing the pocket today. He was climbing the pocket looking downfield. You know what I'm saying? But once he climb up, it ain't nothing there, and his eyes hit the dirt, he gone. You know what I'm saying? So,
I don't.
yeah, go ahead.
I don't want to. I don't want to. I don't. I'm also. I don't want to tell him to not run. Right. Like go do what you
Yeah.
got to do. Um. I just feel like the way that he runs right now, like defenses are just teeing off of that. They can see it, and they can see it kind of coming. And so just live to play another day, another down. Get your yardage, get down. Let's go and let's get back to the huddle. Um, and right now he's just a little bit kind of loose with it, in my opinion. So it's just it's football, right? So you just gotta make the right play. The pre-snap motion stuff that AJ was talking about, people think any pre-snap motion, like the pre-snap motion that we're talking about, is the pre-snap motion to allow Jayden to see what defenses they're running and stuff like that. Being able to find mismatches. But Cliff has a lot of like jet sweep motions and misdirection before the snap, so it's kind of different. When you look at the stats, it's some true pre-snap motion, then there's like the jet sweep motion and stuff like that. So I think it really depends on what you're looking for, AJ and Pete and company, and what what you're trying to, like, what is Cliff trying to do to set himself up for later on in the game or helping Jayden out. So it depends.
You want to talk about Zach Ertz, Ceelo?
Yeah, my boy Zach Ertz was cooking today. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie. He was cooking. He was cooking today. He was probably the best receiver out there. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, he was cooking. He was getting this man. Yeah, he looks regenerate. Like we ain't have a tight end like this in a long time, man.
It was that one catch he made and dude pulled him. It was a clean. And he still snatched. I'm like, okay.
Yeah. Say no pass touchdown for with that streak. I hope so, Teddy. Like we're gonna have to score, and I don't think we're gonna be able to. I gotta watch the Cincinnati game, but they still got Burrow, they still got Chase. So I don't know what this. They lost. Didn't Kansas City win?
Yeah, Kansas City won by
So Kansas City got a good defense too. So we're gonna see, man. The Bengals got a good defense. Yep.
Very good defense.
Yeah,
we're gonna see, man. It might get ugly in Cincy, but
it might get a little ugly in Cincy.
Yeah. So I'm definitely getting me some stew though. I mean, not stew. What they have?
Chili.
Chili. Yeah. Give me some chili though. What's up, Chuck? I don't like when they do the weekday doubleheader. Yeah, on a Monday night. Yeah, that's crucial.
Yeah.
That's crucial. Thanks, man. That's crucial. Of course, I feel like Jayden was a different quarterback after that. Yeah, he was, bro. Like,
Totally
They
different.
knocked that man. He said knock that man to a pocket passer, man.
He was like,
Welcome
these
to the
dudes
NFL.
different. These dudes different.
Welcome to the NFL. But Telly, I will say when he came back, it was like a roar. It was like the Black Panther came through the little portal joint on the Avengers when he came back in the game. Yeah, he walked on the field with his helmet in his hand. I'm like, look at this dude, man. Yeah, big motion. Yeah, hit the like button. Appreciate that, Telly. For y'all that were in Northwest Stadium where the wide receivers open, or was it truly Jayden's? He was still hesitating. It was some wide receivers open. It wasn't like it was last week from my initial view. But to be honest, for me, it's very I can't the first time, even watching from home, I watch as a fan. Like I don't, if I see it, I see it, but I don't really no, I really can't, be on unless something was just egregious. Then yeah, because even on that Eckler run, Noah Brown just chopped up his man. He was wide open for a touchdown, but still Eckler was open too. So, yeah. So, but Jayden was still hesitant though. But you got to watch the tape because it's hard for me at least to watch him and watch the wide receivers routes at the same time. Pressure and all that. What's up, Ben? JD5, the NFL baby, say how every NFL player like him and other team fans like him. Yeah, he's a likable kid, man. And like he's a film junkie, right? Like he's a perfectionist, it seems like. You know what I'm saying? So I don't think he's just gonna go out there, Joe, and just be throwing it around. Like he wants to make sure it's the right throw. And if you don't think it's the right throw, I don't think you're making it. Saints says when I'm motion, it helps you see the coverage post snap. That's why let me ask you. So like when the film comes out, AJ, let's talk about that. Cause even with the motions, it's like it's I don't know, man. It just seemed like they was running them just to run them in a sense. I don't know. I gotta look at it because, like I
Yeah,
said, man, it's kind of
that's what.
tough to watch the game.
That's why I said, AJ, like they weren't really motioning, like to your point, to see what kind of defense they're in. It was kind of like a jet sweep type motion. You know what I mean? So they were trying to, run a play essentially, which isn't really what I think you're talking about. So I don't know. I don't think Cliff is he's just not a motion. He's not a pre-snap motion guy. Period. It's just not his thing. So
Yeah, it's just I don't know. It didn't seem like it was like it ain't seem like the Dolphins type pre-snap or the 49.
right,
It just
right.
it seemed like he was just doing it because people was complaining or whatever. I mean, I know that's not why, but KC won by 1, Detroit 26-25. It looked like it was a good game because it was like 18 at one point, something like that.
It was a very good game. That was a very good game.
Yeah, Trey Higginson's gonna be a big loss. Cardinals blew out the Rams 41-10. So Puka hurt and Cup hurt, right?
Yep.
Did Cup come back? Yeah. And it's so sad, man. Prayers for those people at the tailgate that got killed after the game. Man. That's horrible, man. It's not that serious, man.
Crazy. People are crazy.
What's up, Day? Yeah, that one, Michael Day. Hey, here we go. Accountability.
Man,
Breeze, what Michael Davis look like today, Breeze?
Let me just say, I had a perfect angle of him sitting on the bench from my seat. Well, at least standing on the sideline, being a supportive teammate.
Yeah, shout out to him, man. He was getting cooked. Same thing happened last year, man. He was
Just watch the tape.
Just that's all you got to do, yeah. Just watch a few games from last year. You are going to see.
Yo, what's up, Sally?
Man.
See. Like I was saying, appreciate Urs is going to give Snats all the time he needs to develop. Urs eats up playing time for young court. Yeah, man. I thought week 6, week 7, we're gonna start seeing Snats kind of take over, but I don't know. It might be Urs show the whole year, man.
Yeah.
I mean, his health is really what determines his his impact. If he stays healthy,
Mm. Defense was terrible a lot.
You could have just said defense was terrible. Period. You could just stop there.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. Breeze is in the building. Bro, like what? All right, do me a favor. Everybody that's in the chat, please tell me what position Dante Fowler plays. Please tell me what position he plays. Yeah, they lied, Ben. Like Austin Eckler is not washed whatsoever. At all, yeah. At all. Oh man. It's all good, Tally. It's all good. It's all good, man.
Hey man, it happens to the best of us, bro.
I'll keep chicken alert. That sign is saying now he's a free agent.
Okay, yeah, we read that part.
See, here we go.
Well,
Right?
that didn't last. I mean, that didn't last too long.
Michael Davis is the first person I know where he messed up the first time. He said, "Hey man, don't do that again." He still did it. He's still on the bench, man.
Oh nah, Cole. They definitely had a plan for Terry today. Get him the ball early and feed him as much as possible. It just didn't. It didn't. He didn't have any production. I think he had 6 catches, like 30 yards or something like that.
22.
Huh?
Yeah, like
22 yards, man.
Like 3 or 4 of them catches was screens though.
But
yeah, that was part of the plan. Yeah, that was part of the plan. But yeah,
a couple went for negative yards, which is probably why he had 22 yards.
That's why he got the negative. Yeah, I mean, even like Jayden did hit him on a couple slants and a skinny post. But those yards negated because of the negative yards he was getting on those screens.
Yeah.
Also, I mean, they did take a deep shot to Terry last week to start the second half. They just missed on it, but I mean, I think there's an attempt to get him the ball. What's up, Troy? There's an attempt to get him the ball. You know what I'm saying? It's just hasn't kind of worked out the way they planned on it.
Yeah, so I definitely think they understand that, right? He had a couple other plays where Jayden didn't have protection because I remember, I think it was when they got the ball back. I think the second time in the third quarter, and you could see Jayden walk up to Terry and like pat him on his back, like he was patting him on his back, and I was like, oh, he probably about to go to Terry, and he looked up that way, but then he had some pressure, so. I think they do have a plan for him to kind of answer your question.
Here we go.
Would you rather have Montez Sweat? Didn't Montez Sweat have an empty stat sheet today?
I don't think Montez Sweat has even been in a game yet.
I mean,
he had 2 tackles and 0 TFL, 0 pressures, and 0 sacks last week. What are we talking about?
I don't know, AJ.
So is this based on Sam still, I guess, giving up the touchdown
for $100 million?
Okay, well,
but I get it. I
still
get
take a Sanders still. I think Young has upside. I think he's gonna be good, man. I do. But the slot position is very difficult.
I'm about to say he's a slot corner adjusting to life in the NFL as a starter.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, his first 2 weeks have not looked elite at all. Let's not misconstrue that or mistake that at all. But he's a rookie corner starting in the slot in the NFL. Like, he gonna get his work. You know what I mean? He gave him a touchdown, but I mean, as of right now, it's 2 games, but as of right now, I'm cool with Sam still. Like, now we having the same conversation in 4 to 6 weeks, then we might have something to talk about. But 2 games into the season, like,
it's gonna take a while, man. It's gonna take a while, especially if you don't have pressure. You're not getting pressure. You know what I'm saying? That'll help him. Danny Nichols was just back that joint chilling, yeah. Chilling. Yeah, wide receiver one's going. Yeah, it's gonna get nasty, Nico, for sure, bro. But one thing about our offense, like we move the football, it's just when we get around that 30-yard line in their territory, man. I don't know what happened. See, they only gave up 13 points today. They've been defensive end. Yeah, it's 18, 21, 18, right?
Yeah.
For some reason, it seemed like they just was moving down the field at will a lot though. Being there.
Yeah,
I wonder if
prayers out to that. I did see them trying to get that person. I think it's CPR and all that kind of stuff. So prayers out to that person. Hopefully they are, okay. I'm not familiar with what the result of that was. But prayers out to that person and their family.
Yeah, for sure. With the Bears, like Charlie, with the Bears, what they looking like, man? What they looking like? They cutting this deal Howard income. Yeah, man, gotta do something.
Mixon just got hurt.
Oh.
St. Jude's, he did look better today.
That ankle is cooked.
Oh yeah, you gotta tell you the Ravens.
Yeah, that was the Ravens game, Jelly.
16-10 Texans. It's overall, it's not about 2 games. But he's only played 2 games, so he only really I mean, what does Sweat do these last 2 games? I guess we got to look at it like that. I mean, they paid all that money and they got money tied into the other D tackles, which they probably going to get rid of them.
Yeah, I mean, I think the question is, would you rather have a pass rusher or a slot corner? But when you break it down to Sweat over Sammerstill, like if the question is about Sammerstill, he's only played 2 games. If your question is, would you rather have a good pass rusher or a good slot corner? That's a different conversation. It's I understand the question, but it's not a fair, it's not apples to apples. You know what I'm saying? Like pass rush over slot corner in general, most people will probably take a pass rush. But just comparing player to player, as of right now, I probably still have Sammerstill.
And then you got to think about what pass rushers was available when Sammerstill got picked.
Right.
Too.
I'm saying that's what I'm saying. If you comparing Sammerstill to Sweat, like I don't know what through the first 2 games, I don't know that Montez Sweat makes that big of a difference in what we've seen the first 2 weeks so far.
I mean, did he make a difference when he was here? I mean, he got a whole lot of pressures. You know what I'm saying? He got a whole lot of pressures, didn't finish a lot.
Yeah, it's the same stuff here, man.
Yeah, I mean, how is he looking now?
He's still, like I said, last week he had 2 tackles, 0 pressures, 0 sacks, 0. Everything else is 0. So I like.
How you looking now? Like anybody watching the Bears game, what's Sweat looking like? Bruh.
I haven't even noticed 98 on the field. I think he's 98, right?
No. Why are we talking about somebody on the Bears?
My bad, man. We just trying to help my man AJ out, man. My AJ wants to keep Sweat, man. Man, Witt looked like JDR a few times a day.
Bro, Joe Witt was blown.
JDR. JDR.
Bro.
He looked like every pass defensive corner we had.
I mean,
confused. And we
why?
I mean, oh my God.
I mean, teams are converting on third down way too much for my liking.
Yeah, that makes sense, AJ. We don't, man. I get you.
We agree. We agree.
Yeah,
we don't have much of a pass rush.
I don't disagree with that at all. I don't disagree with that, AJ.
Yeah.
But yeah, the defense on third down, man, the secondary looked a little bit better this week versus Daniel Jones than they did versus Baker Mayfield. But in general, like they still not getting up the field on third downs enough for me. And we're still converting we're still giving up like 3rd and long way too often on simple, like underneath. Like you got Malik Neighbors running, drag routes and crossing routes underneath and completing them and turning them upfield to convert like 3rd and 11. Like that's a problem for me.
Yeah, man. And think about it. Like we got 2 turnover on downs within like the 20-30 yard line because they ain't had no kicker. So those are some points that were lost. I think they missed 2 2-point conversions because they ain't had no kicker. So that's another couple points. So that's like another 8 points. And it just seemed like they were just walking down the field. Like, I don't know, man. I don't know what it looked like y'all on TV, but it just seemed like they were just walking down the field at will.
Deuce, the missing 8 and all that, bro. And we couldn't score in the red zone. Like, if we had scored in the red zone, we had 40.
Most definitely.
We had 40, bro.
Right.
Like,
yeah.
that's not even a question.
Sure.
The simple fact of, like, this defense still can't stop nobody. Like, it was really simple today for Daniel Jones. He had Malik Neighbors,
and that was it. That was it. Jalen Hyatt can't get open. Yeah, Wan'Dale Robinson, he won on that route, but outside he can't get open. Them do. I don't even know if. I don't even think Danny even looks their way, bro. It was just Neighbors, stops, comebacks, drags, simple stuff.
I don't know why is Wet running man, bro? But we can't run man. We don't have personnel to run man. Like go cover 3 and let everyone get their little section of the field and just let and tackle. Like, because you can't run with these dudes.
I said that last week. I said I don't think their secondary is good enough to play how they want their front 7 to play up front. Like they're not gonna expect like you doing man to man and stuff like that, and you literally just getting beat in the foot race across the field. Like
it's a foot race.
Like, I mean,
exactly. It's just a foot race.
Like, say, and you doing your corners a disservice in that moment. It's like, we all understand that they have weaknesses, and then you play them to their weaknesses. That's not helping any. So when you got somebody like a Malik Neighbors or even Jalen Hyatt, even though he didn't do nothing, like he's a fast player. Like you putting these guys in man to man, and they're flat out just losing foot races because you don't have any corners that are going to match up in that regard. Like in man to man speed wise, just run with somebody. You don't have that.
So, but depending on his technique and what he ended up, Igbo does have that speed. Like he does have that speed. So.
He might be our best corner,
which is just a terrifying thought. To be honest,
I can't believe I'm saying that. He might be our best corner.
That's terrifying. I mean, let's be real. We said all season we don't have quarter 1 and quarter 2, and now here we're quarter 6.
I mean,
yeah. So like and you right. Like the field shortens the closer you get to the goal line. But bruh, like this is like I just don't know. I don't know if it's Cliff or if it's JD and Cliff protecting JD. I just don't know, but. Like that one little screen of B-Rob, like what was that?
Yeah, I don't know what that was.
Bro. But in fairness, though, a lot of those times when we were in the red zone, the drives were deteriorated because of mental mistakes once we got down there, bro. Like it was too many penalties. So like that just threw like a couple of the plays that they had already set up off. So like, I mean, I don't know. That's just my interpretation. Like,
but I think even on those penalties, I think it just put them at 1st and 15, right? Because most of those penalties, they happened right after they got the first down.
Yeah, I mean, I think
we just got to go back and look at it. But even that DT, like, oh man, because I think we was gonna score on that when he had B-Rob in the Wildcat, and
off sides. Some told me then Sanat.
Yeah, snatched up off sides. We was going for it on 4th and 1. He jumped off sides in the first half.
Man. Yeah, I think Cliff's default at this point.
We about to get to the DT.
Seems to be the screen pass. I'm not a big. I'm on record saying I'm not a big fan of screen passes. Although I do like the one that they threw to Eckler, where they had everybody running right, flushing right, and then they threw it backside. I did like that one. That was a little change up. But in general, I'm not a fan of the screens at all. That's whether I'm coaching, I'm watching, whatever. I'm not a fan of the screen game at all.
I'd be scared of them wide receiver screens, bro.
Man,
they're gonna jump them jumps.
That seems to be the default.
I was saying in the chat, Breeze. I was thinking that they were setting this. They kept doing that to set something up. I feel like. But I feel like they kind of did that with that pass to Eckler because they did it. They were looking like they were going to run another screen, and then they were wide. Eckler was wide open to the left, so it may have kind of set that up a little bit.
But that was not a receiver screen though either. Like I'm looking for him to pump it.
Oh yeah, right. To like pump it and then go downfield.
Yeah, or the block man to hesitate. Through the little stem step, whatever y'all call it, Breeze, and go downfield.
Take off, yeah.
I ain't see none of that. But that play you talking about, Ceelo, yeah, that joint is buffer. I mean buff. Cliff pulled that joint out of a hat. That joint was nice.
Yeah, that was a great play call. That was a great play call.
You got it.
Crazy open. Yeah. I don't know, Southside. We gotta see, man. Yeah, they down 0-2. I'm not feeling. I'm be honest with you, bro.
This defense is like,
one thing I will say, I kind of wish they moved the pocket a little bit more. Like
that's a dude yelling in front of me. He's yelling at in front of me. Oh, what about this though? He was under center a lot today.
Does Jayden run? Do they run a lot of play action? I can't remember.
I mean, it might be the little RPO type, or just if he in shotgun, he might show it, but it's no deep play action. Not like they was doing it in the preseason.
I'm thinking like under center. Camp.
I don't think they do a lot of functional play action where there's like a reason for it. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
Like they aren't like run, and then use that to set up the play action. I'm thinking just kind of okay here, fake the read, and then pull it and go.
Mix them back.
I noticed though when they do get a positive play, first down, something like that, they try and run hurry up or whatever, and then Jayden kind of takes, he calls the play at the line of scrimmage. So they're trying to move fast, but Jayden's still kind of learning, So it's interesting what Cliff's doing right now.
And it's still a long season, you know what I mean? We can still see some things. He could be playing a long game and trying to set something up for further and further down the road.
Too many screens, man. Mixing done. Yeah, you're right, Charlie. No deep shots. But I know. Well, Eckler got to play. He was wide open, but Noah Brown was wide open on that joint. That definitely could have been a.
Yeah.
5. Yeah, it was 5. He had 5 in the red zone.
Bro, we were in that zone, bro.
Jeez. Yeah, we gotta score at least 3 touchdowns, man.
Saying, bro, that zone nasty.
Yeah, this screens is crazy. Yeah, he ran a screen the second play.
We had no problem scoring in the red zone last week.
DC, what's your ceiling on?
Why else, man? Look, bro.
There's spider up on your wall.
There's a doggone light to my room, bro. I'm about to say something. I want to mess my ass.
BJ Hill hurt. That's big. And Quan ain't look like nothing. Quan looked fine today too. They was rotating a lot. Yeah, too.
What'd you say, DT?
Chin ain't look good.
Man,
he look horrible.
Oh, Chin.
He can't feel.
Yeah, bro.
He is very quickly approaching that kind of territory where people are. I mean, I heard it from my seat, but he is very quickly approaching that territory of people calling for his job.
Yeah, it's about time to say. So I asked y'all a question like 30 minutes ago. People in the chat that somebody could tell me what position Dante Fowler plays, and y'all ain't nobody say nothing yet.
I ain't even see him on the field.
Ain't nobody
I saw him on the field.
Man, even on that drag to neighbors on that third, like what was he doing? He just left this area and he just walked up. Slim said all he saw him doing was this: move over. Yeah, I don't know where he played. But that's what I'm saying, AJ. Like, well, he's a pass rusher, but he be playing like middle linebacker or outside. Like he be playing.
Yeah, I gotta go back and see.
He playing like 5 technique at the linebacker spot, bro. I'm like, yo, what like
5 technique at the linebacker spot is true.
Yeah, like that's what it is, yeah. Because he just be walking up, and then he'll like walk back. And I'm like, what
playing the second level 5
supposed to be doing? And even when he rush, it's so dry. Like he get no, bruh. We have no pass rush from the interior or outside without blitzing someone. Even the blitzes get picked up.
Yeah, it's bad, bro. I mean, our best pass rushers are interior. They seem to have the most success if they're going to get to the quarterback, and then you got to finish it. But we ain't got no outside pass rush, bro.
No outside pass rush. No inside pass rush. No. So let me ask you this question based off Telly, and we can start with you, Breeze. How do you feel about Cliff first 15?
Well, this week.
You said what, Ceelo?
I mean, go ahead. I was just saying today, we ended up having a nice long drive.
I mean, yeah, I'm not a huge fan of it, of what I've seen from his first 15. Like I said,
Mike Wheels,
it's a lot of it's a lot of screens and stuff like that, which again I'm not a big fan of as a player, coach, or fan. So that's just my that's a me thing. But Cliff does run a lot of screens. And I'm just like, he doesn't have I don't know, man. His first, there's no real like flow to his first 15, his first 10 or 15 from what I see. He does kind of heat up kind of towards the middle part of the game, second and third quarter kind of, but there's no like real flow to his first 15. It's kind of just like, throwing stuff at the wall and we'll see if something sticks kind of thing from what I see. Now, again, this is just off of first reaction. And obviously being at the game in person is a little different than watching it on TV. And obviously both are way different than being able to watch the All-22 and see, but that's the purpose of this. But just being live, it doesn't seem like there's much of a flow to his first 10 to 15 plays.
Caleb with an interception.
Who just threw an interception?
Caleb.
I think I got called back though, but that was a bad pick, regardless.
What do you think about the first 15?
I'm gonna be real, bro. To be honest, the drive was supposed to end, but we got saved by a penalty. But I feel like for the first 15, it was all about trying to get Jayden in rhythm like last week, with mixing it with running the football, with B-Rob, mixing in Eckler. They said they were trying to get Terry involved this week. For me, I would like a little bit more diversity in the offense. When I say that, I would like to see them like go under center and do play action to throw them off, because it already looks like we're just playing pistol and shotgun, which naturally that's what, typically, Cliff runs. But something like that could throw them off and like just move the pocket. I felt like as the game got further down to the fourth quarter to the end of the game, Cliff started to gain more of a rhythm into doing stuff that JD was good at as a pocket passer, more as a runner. So the first 15, it was okay. We just didn't end with scoring a touchdown. We took like almost 10 minutes off the clock and just to kick a field goal.
I think we had that zone.
Which I'm fine with controlling the clock. I just, like I said, his first 15, it doesn't do much to excite or inspire me. And I'm also
like a Philly game.
I'm also of the mindset of like, you can use Jayden's legs. Like he's a weapon. His legs are a weapon. They are a threat. You can still use them. It's just you got to know when to use them and don't, run them at the wrong times. That's something else that we'll probably get into. But like towards the end of the game, they called a quarterback run, and I was like, whoa, why no, not right now. Like, but we talking about, again, first 10 to 15 plays. So.
The issue in the red zone is that the hit turned Jayden into a pocket pass. Couldn't keep the D-line honest. He legit started against Bus Game first play. He did, and then the play in the preseason. Remember, like
what was the Jets game?
Yeah. Hey, AJ, check your phone. Check your text, AJ. Can't wait until some college hires Cliff to be the. All right, hold on right quick. I want to play this. I haven't listened to it yet.
God damn it, it's another birthday. And
I don't
know if bad. I don't know if Terry is trash, but I don't know if it's Cliff. I don't know if it's Cliff. I don't know who it is, but goddamn it, Terry only get 8 catches for 26 yards. I mean, I could have done that. I could have done that. I mean, I could have done that.
Bro.
Bullshit that I see out there is just, we almost lost to a team without a kicker. How is that almost possible?
How's that almost?
It's another birthday, and I don't know if Terry is bad. I don't know if Terry is trash, but I don't know if it's Cliff. I don't know if it's Cliff. I don't know who it is, but goddamn it, Terry only getting 8 catches for 26.
He sound like my band
26 yards. I mean, I could have done that. I could have done that. I mean, I could have done that.
Bro, we told Simple he only had.
I don't disagree.
Had 22 yards on 6 catches. You should have seen this face.
I don't disagree with anything that was said.
Bro, is it time to have the conversation? On the round where we lose a game like this. Yeah.
Oh God.
Because he probably would have still had K York on the team.
K York, he probably still have who was doing the preseason.
Oh, AJ, did I take the wrong person?
Man, shoot, we kept Cheeseman, and he
changed your number, man.
Like the only person that we signed and then cut like
appropriately
was Chris Blewett, and that like, I mean, Blewett was I mean, like you could not have a worse name for a kicker, but like he was so bad. Even Ron was like, "Oh no, we can't do this." Like, but everybody else that had that same kind of mind, I mean, that same production, Ron held on to for far too long. I guess to try to prove that he was right.
Man, tell you, if Ron was here, we would have had K York. His eyes when he first, bro. Like, was you right there, Breeze? I know Ceelo was, Rob was, Slim was, bro. When he was like this, like you should. It's like it's the way his eyes was, when he bro. That dude, except was. You try, Mr. Breeze. We signed Sean Davis and didn't even make the 53.
Yeah, that was bad too. And there were people who Sean Davis was almost like I'm scared to say this name. Sean Davis was almost like a Martavis Bryant level signing. Like,
I ain't heard that name in a minute, dog.
People were so excited when we signed Sean. Oh my God, we finally got a safety. Our prayers are at hey bro. Hey man.
Tanar Jackson.
Oh Lord!
Oh, that man, Seabiscuit. Yeah, he got to be NFC. Yeah, he got to be Special Player of the Week, Special Teams.
He might be NFC Offensive Player of the Week. He scored 18 points.
Yeah, no, 21.
21 points. I'm about to say 21 points.
Basketball player today.
Oh yeah, what's up, Tim? They going through it, bro. Like I was listening to their space, bro. He gonna come on, Slim. You know you gotta get on YouTube. Stop playing around. He was yeah, Sean. He is a hometown kid. Yeah, the tax was stinky. They was like, yeah, I ain't really see nothing special. He had like a Daniel Jones type game, and like he looked just like Daniel Jones. The blah 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 blah. I said, yeah, this is ridiculous. So I was like, all right, bet. So I hope both of them, maybe they'll both grow together as rookies. Since you comparing a 5-year player to a quarterback, blue people, man. Yeah, I think he did, man. That was he injured? Like, what happened? We was all surprised about that.
Healthy scratch.
They need to scratch. Who else?
Crowder.
Oh well, he done. Like Oz did good on a punt return. Like Crowder done. Yeah, Crowder. Just stay right there, man. Just stay right there.
I missed the beginning of the show, but I'm still upset about the opening kickoff getting called back.
Yeah, the refs were bad today, at least from the stadium view. there's a lot going on. They didn't explain much.
Yeah, it was bad. The clock, man. I don't know what was going on, bro. Like Frankie Louvu, ooh, so he was out that joint spearing everything, eyes closed, don't matter. He was out that joint creating havoc, man. But
he run like Jalen Smith, washed up.
Like, but we haven't had nobody like him in a long time, man. But
I think
you got to take the good and the bad, man.
He might be our best defensive signing.
Yeah, I think he had a much better day today though. Like this was a lot. It was a lot of good today. I don't think he missed no tackles. It was that
almost
other
put Malik down for the game. He right. Woof, woof.
It was number 11. Man, they shouldn't be losing. Yeah, they bad they just
did.
like us.
They did. So
we ain't had no sacks today.
One sack.
We had one. Who got that one?
We had one.
Oh, I remember that. And Payne created it too. I know Payne, right, man.
Oh, he got picked off.
Payne was talking trash all day.
Oh, pick six.
We had 427. Yeah, because Jayden almost had 300, right? What Jayden had? 260 something?
230?
Oh, 230 something?
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah, something like that.
B-Rob had what? 130?
130. That boy looked good today, boy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
People was like, man, run. I was like, bro, he ain't outrunning nobody. That's not. He's not doing that.
That ain't B-Rob game, man. It would have been nice. It would have been nice.
Oh, right. Shaking when he tried that first. Bro, I thought it was over, bro. Like he dropped that jump clean. I thought it was over. He dropped that jump clean.
I thought it was over too.
Have we had a turnover? Yeah, we had one today. We had one today, Telly. Oh, it's about offense. Oh, nah, not yet, Telly. How many they got, Telly? Yeah, NFL rush today. You know how long I've been waiting for this. Ooh,
I'm about to make a name for myself. Yeah.
So Mixer keep going in and out. We've only do hit stick tackles. No square button on this controller.
That's a fact. That is hilarious, but that's a fact though.
And
what's up, Jay? Where you been at, man? It's been a while, man. We've seen you in a while, man. Quan, BSJ, and Wagner. Yeah, man. Like Wagner played much better today.
He absolutely did. He did. I know we had a quiet 10 tackles last week, but he was like visibly better this week.
Yeah, for sure.
Great.
Dallas got bruh. So the stadium was calm or whatever. It was a TV break or whatever. They put the scoreboard up there, drink. Everybody was quiet. Because mind you, it's Giants and Commander fans, right? So everybody look at the scoreboard. It's like they focused in on it, like they like zoomed in on the 41-19. Everybody went crazy.
The whole stadium went off, bro.
The whole stadium went off in unison. That was the one thing all of us agreed on when they saw that score. From under 200 yards to 220 this week. I'm optimistic about week 3 against the Bengals, especially after I seen the Chiefs run all over that defense. I gotta watch the game. But B-Rob, man, he looked like he gonna be there for sure. Neighbors beat Noah so bad on that drop pass. So yeah, he like that was definitely a hold, pass interference, whatever you want to call it. So he that was a good call. I know somebody was saying that wasn't a flag. Nah, that was definitely a flag. He was definitely holding him. Because he definitely had him on that comeback route. But Neighbors is good, man. Like
I don't even think Noah contested it. Like they threw the flag, he was like,
yeah. I mean, he knew it.
I was like, yeah,
he knew it. Nah, we didn't. St. Jude with the forced fumble. Yep, Wagner was better. Had a lot going on. Glad you back in the saddle, bro. Stadium looked good beside Doc Patches on the field. Interesting. I ain't even paying no attention in it.
I noticed one or two guys on the field.
Yeah.
I ain't noticed that. I wonder where this from. Because they ain't have the Navy game, or did they?
No.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Maybe don't put it till the end of the year.
No chicken in the fourth quarter. And my chicken tenders, man. Like that's all I ask for, Telly. You know what I'm saying? After the game, should be able to go to the concession stand, give me some chicken tenders after a win. Quinn gave the game ball. See,
as he
He should have. Yeah,
as he should. Who else is going to give it to?
Cap on the bottom. I got to keep my malfunctioning irrigation. Yeah, maybe like somewhere ain't getting the right nutrients in that field. Record, but don't stop pulling up. No, it might go to Marvin. What did he do today? Because he ain't do nothing last week.
Nah, he had like 4 for like $130 or something like that.
4 catches, 130-yard, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, he Shorty went off today. Shorty went off today. I don't know what conversation he had with Kyler Murray about what his job is and ain't, but he got it together.
That was a funny line. I'm like, what are you talking about, Kyler? What?
I know what he meant.
That is exactly your job. I know what he meant too,
but that's Mom went to him like, hey, listen, let me tell you what your job finna be. Throw me this ball. Like, yeah. Wait a minute.
Did y'all see that picture of our kicker?
Hold on.
Had the death row shirt with the LA hat.
The
Dodgers hat.
Please tell me y'all see this most recent comment.
Which one?
About St. Juice.
Mitty, he is not a QB1, Mitty.
Oh, Mitty, Lord have mercy. You mean like our CV1 because we can only have one? Like we have to have one?
Because we have to have one by default? Like
that
default?
Oh, I didn't know that was real. Okay. They need to get that fixed. Oh, I ain't tell you, I saw Josh Harris when I was leaving. Oh, I was on Addison Road. I forgot where I was at. But the police, he had like a little escort. And they was like escort, like a police car in the front, motorcycle. And you could see him it was like a, I don't know, Navigator or something. You can see him in the back, like when he was driving around.
I think
Somebody got police out
there too, because my seats are like right in front of Magic Suite. And
I
looked up. I was looking up because I ain't want to watch the last kick. So I looked up. I'm looking up before the kick, and Magic was up there. I looked down, the kick went. I looked back up, he was gone. And it was like, as soon as that thing went through, he was like, "Oh yeah, I'm out of here."
Yep, Giants play Cleveland next week. Cleveland got good. It was 3 springs that malfunctioned and opened up on the. Oh, okay, yeah, they got to get that fixed, guys.
Damn,
get that fixed, man. Saints host the Eagles.
You mean next weekend?
Next weekend,
man, that Saints offense, boy.
That's gonna be like a 50-50.
I know they mad at Derek Carr. Derek Carr. Carter had to have a combo with me. That's all he had on Sunday. Yeah, man. 1-1. At least I don't know, man. Before we go, anybody want to talk about them $40 million D tackles? Or are we good?
I'm good. It is what it is at this point. We'll see if some changes a week from now, 8 days.
Oh no, man.
Something will have to change, though. I will say that much, though. All the money they're making, somebody will have to get home eventually. I mean,
all I'm gonna say is we are going to be sellers. Do not be surprised.
Oh, AJ Brown out tomorrow?
Yeah, he out tomorrow.
He out. We about to see.
What's his injury?
CB1.
He be out there playing like Rendu. Navy's on lock 125. I don't know about that. He did playing well though. He did. He played him well. He played him well. He did. Yeah, he had a much better game than last week for sure. You're right. What happened with the Niners?
Christian McCaffrey.
Hey. Minnesota look good though. I ain't gonna lie.
I don't know any of y'all kind of digging this Raise Hell hat. I got a few of them in stock. Hit me up. Got a little sale going on for these ones right here, those specific ones. And if you're interested in it, just DM me. on Twitter, and I'll give you some info on it. That's it, man. DT, what you got?
Man, my final comments on this: Joe Witt, you got till next week, bro.
What does that mean? What does that mean?
A lot of things. You got to next week, bro. Make some changes, bro. If I see Jeremy Chin out there at safety, doggone it, I'm gonna have issues, bro.
Yeah, man. Let's see if he move. I mean, they bench Davis, so that's a plus. Sandra Steele wasn't getting as many snaps. I don't think I'll wait till it come out, but him and Percy was tagging a lot. Percy played a lot of snap. Percy played pretty good. Quan, but do you see on TV that they when they in like cover 2 and it kind of shifts ups and down, that sometimes Quinn is at free safety? Do y'all see that on TV?
Nah, I did not see that.
Do y'all see that, Breeze? And
who was that free safety?
Quinn. I mean Quinn. Chin.
I've seen
it.
I think I noticed a couple times. And they kind of had like Percy in the box and then Chin playing back deep. Yeah.
We got another pick by Caleb.
Chin played 100.
That's amazing.
Chin played all the snaps, all 56 snaps.
Yeah, I mean Jeremy Chin. Jeremy Chin has not looked.
Oh, it came out. Okay.
Yeah, Jeremy Chin has not looked good so far this season. Like I would not be surprised if he had either a reduced role or was inactive next week.
Because he's not feeling like
let Forrest get active and then sprinkle in Tyler Owens, bro.
Tyler Owens beat a straight up tackle on a kickoff, like straight up.
Because that's what's
thing about to go off.
Nobody is filling up whenever they're running downhill on them. Like
nope, especially if they walk opposite side of Wagner. They not.
That was a great interception.
Yeah, that's what happens when you have corners.
What you got, Breeze?
Man, this is gonna be another long week, man. You know what I mean? So, long week as a Commanders fan, and a long week as a Dunbar Crimson Tide football coach. It's just a long week across the board, man. Long week as a podcaster, you know. But hopefully, we'll talk about that. But yeah, man, you know, yeah, long week.
Ooh.
Yo.
Ooh. What you got, Ceelo?
Yeah, let's get this offense going, Cliff. We gotta open it up a little bit, bro. Like, let me, running game starting to look good. I respect that. D-Rob did his thing. I want to see I want to see Jayden push it downfield a little bit. Open up that defense, man, so they're not so tight. So yeah, man, Cliff, we gotta step it up a notch.
Yeah, definitely shout out the offense for not giving the ball up, but me talking about it now, so we'll see what happens on Monday. But yeah, man. I think that's about it.
Yeah.
We definitely appreciate all y'all for tapping in. We know your time is very valuable. For you to spend it with us, we definitely appreciate it. Remember, do it because you love it, not because it loves you. One beat, one sound, one heart.